Just thank yourself for being on this call today, because I have something really, I would say something powerful, something really interesting to share with you. This is what you are seeing right in front of you, the project we have for this year. So very soon, I'm just going to talk, just going to take a few minutes to talk about this. Then we dive into our training properly. All right. So for those of you who do not know how to calculate speed, today's training is going to be really awesome for you. All right. And after the training, I'm going to be giving you the analysis, the trading analysis for the week based on the King strategy. All right. So, guys, I'm so happy. I'm so delighted. I'm super elated to be on the call this evening. All right. And I'm so sure you guys, you're super ready. You're super ready to take the challenge this year 2021. Okay. As you can see right in front of you, this is Project 2021, starting strong and finishing strong. Oh, this is going to be really massive. The year 2021 is going to be a remarkable, positive and remarkable year for you and I. All right. 2020 has been a remarkable year across the globe. And believe me, uh, based on this project you are looking right in front of you, 2021 is going to be a positive and remarkable year for you and me. Okay, and this is basically for action takers. Okay, so and I'm sure those of us on the call this afternoon, we are action takers. I do say many people are called, few are choosing. All right, so I'm so happy to have you guys. I'm so happy to be your host this afternoon. So let's quickly talk about the project. I'm not going to take us. I'm just going to take few minutes of our time. Okay. So this discussion, trust me, is going to help your journey in this year 2021. This discussion, the project 2021 discussion is going to help your journey. So you want to stay on with me under 5 minutes to discuss this with you. All right. So if you can hear me very well, please type in 3 in the chat. If you can hear me very well, type in 3 in the chat. And if you are fired up this year, type in 3 in the chat. Put in 3 in the chat if you're fired up to take the challenge this year. All right, so I'm so happy. I'm super fired up and super elated. Okay, so now what is this project all about? Okay, as you can see right in front of you, this is Project 2021. Starting strong and finishing strong. Okay, how do we start strong? We need to start strong by knowing what we are going to do. All right. So and this year, my project and your project is to help 5,000 families gain total financial freedom. Trust me, I believe I cannot do this alone without you. Okay? And I believe you and I cannot do this alone without God. So I want to walk with you in this journey. And I want you to walk with me in this journey. So I want you to let us put everything in the hands of God to make it possible for us. It is those who we are able to impact their life. Those are the ones that will speak good about us forever. Okay, those are the ones we are going to be their hero forever. So you want to become a hero for somebody. You want to become a reason for others to live. All right. So somebody wants to praise God, somebody wants to thank God, somebody wants to see you as their savior by helping them, by lifting their hand. So how do you lift their hand? It is not all about you giving them money. Okay. Show someone how to fish. Okay. Show someone the road to stardom. Show someone the road to success. show someone the road to breakthrough. This is how you can impact life. So let's impact to our lives together. Our project for this year 2021 is to impact 5,000 families, which means to raise 5,000 traders, you inclusive. If you are still struggling to make money in this business, trust me, this year, if you are ready to commit your time to study, this year is going to be a year that is going to, your story is going to change when it comes to trading. All right. So, how do we go about it? The first thing we want to do is that look for those around you that you know they need something to live on. All right. Look for someone that you think you want to help them. Introduce them to this business. Do not mind the fact that you probably might have not been making money. Okay. If you have not been making money, don't worry. You will start making money this year. That is my promise to you by the grace of God. It is not my power, but by the grace of God. All right. I want you to tell those around you, those you know that they really need something, to push their life moving forward. I hope you are with me, guys. So introduce them to this business, get them started into this business. Let us introduce this business to them. All right. So we will take it up from there. We will give them the right education they need to get started in this business. Okay. So what I want you guys to do individually is that how exactly you want to impact life. You want to look at your phone. You want to look at your family, friends, colleagues, those who you think they are well to do or they are still struggling with life. It is not all about when they have big money that they can invest in this business. Okay, call them, pen their names down and all of that. Put it in your paper. Start inviting them one after the other. All right, and introduce this business to them, and let them come into this group, and we will start taking them one in a group until they start making the money. All right, I hope that is very, very clear. So another thing you want to do is that do not continue giving fish to people. Introduce them to this business. This business has nothing to do with competition. If they start making money, they will respect you for life uh, through what you introduce to them. Okay, if they start making money through you, they will never forget you. That is one way. Okay, so that is how you want to impact. You want to invite people to know about this business. Do not worry. If you do not know what to tell them, we are still going to organize a meeting to let you know how to to introduce this business to them in a proper way. All right. I hope that is clear. So that is number one. Another thing you want to do this year, you as a trader, it is very, very important for you to start making money. The reason why you are learning this business is to start making passive income, okay, and subsequently to start making money with this business, and subsequently to quit your day job. All right. But before you quit your day job, it is highly important for you to know what you are doing. I hope you guys are with me. If you are following me, please type in follow in the chat. If you are following, please type in follow in the chat. So as a trader, you want to know what you are doing. Okay. So how do we get started with this? What you want to do is that this year you want to leverage on a lot of opportunity that is available in the financial market. All right. So you may be thinking, how can I leverage on financial market? There are a lot of there are a lot of opportunity. Crypto is there for you to leverage on. Forex is there for you to leverage on. Binary is there for you to leverage on. Shares is there for you to leverage on. All right. And by the grace of God, before the end of first quarter of this year, we are going to be including shares, okay, on our platform to you guys, where how you can trade shares profitably. But currently, we still major on forex and binary. All right. So I promise you, by the grace of God, before the end of first quarter of this year, we will include crypto fully and shares. All right. So you have a lot of a lot of instruments to leverage on. Now, number one thing you want to do this year is that, guys, I want to beseech you. See, quickly before I go on, a lot of guys only want to, to just see the chart, show us the chart, show us the chart. It is not all about the chart. Trust me, there are some things that you need to hear, that you need to know, that you need to put in your trading system, okay, through communication alone. When you're lacking those things, trust me, it's going to affect your trading journey. But a lot of people just believe, show us the chart. We want to see the chart. We want to see you demonstrating it. It is not all about that. Successful trader will listen to what will make their trading game change. Okay? So now, this year, guys, you want to compare yourself. If you know you want to take this business for real, all right? You want to compare yourself. How do you go about it? The first thing I want to tell you on how to leverage. If you want to leverage on forex, okay, stay on forex. If you want to leverage on binary, stay on binary. And as a matter of fact, this is all about finance. This is all about financial ability. This is something you can shed time for. You can trade everything without conflict, but you need to know exactly what you are doing. Number one thing you want to do this year is that if you want to trade forex, you want to compare yourself on a weekly basis. Okay, you want to look at what is possible for you to make. You do not want to put too much pressure on yourself, based on yourself, that okay, you want to make 15% in profit per week. That is very, very much more than enough. No business or bank, no bank or any investment plan can give you this scheme. In no time you will that, but forex it sustains, it's continue making money forever. So number one thing you want to do is that how to leverage on forex. You have to focus on a strategy this year. Please, guys, focus on a strategy. And if you are to choose to use two strategy, make sure you have separate accounts for each strategy. All right. And you know that if you have been able to make 15 to 20% on that account in a week, you are okay for it. All right. So another thing is that you want to leverage on binary. In December, I was able to make good money, and I have a couple of people as well who made good money in binary in December, despite the crazy market. Okay, so if you want to trade binary as well, you need to work on that. Work on yourself. Know exactly what you are doing. All right, know exactly what you are doing and compare yourself. You want to make 5% daily. You want to make 25% profit in a month. Sorry, in a week. So you will agree with me that that is going to be a substantial profit for you at the end of the month. Okay, and by the grace of God, as I said, before the end of first quarter of this year, we'll be introducing shares and crypto fully, okay, so that we can have a lot of instruments to trade as well. But to start strong this year, you want to put yourself on a challenge, okay? Put yourself on a challenge that I am going to make it this year. This year, the success starts from today. The plan you have today, it is what you are going to have the result in the next couple of months. So let's start now. Let's get started right about now, guys. I am super fired up. I am fully prepared this year to help a lot of traders make money. And obviously, that is going to be for those who are ready and those who are serious. Okay? So the goal on our platform is just for you to learn and be an independent trader. It is not a goal for you to you know to start depending on anybody or on us for you to start making money. So the goal is to teach you, to let you know, to train you to become a profitable and successful trader for that matter. All right. So this year you want to put your focus on what you want to do. If you want to trade forex, get your account funded. Have the prerequisite knowledge. All right. And as a matter of fact, those who have been chatting me, if some of them are on this call, those who have been chatting by the end of at the end of February, we'll be having our another advanced training program. So you can enroll for that. All right. And apart from that, you can leverage on our Sundays training. Okay, where we dish out a lot of things. And today I'll be giving you something really, really important when it comes to pips calculation rather. All right. So guys, for binary, let me quickly share our game plan for you. So those of you who have completed your binary training, and I believe some of them have been training and some are doing well as well. So by next week, Monday 11, we are going to be trading together. Okay, I'm going to be trading with them live for 2 weeks till the end of this year, which means we'll be making money together. So I'm going to put in more information on that on the general group and on the binary group. All right. So we'll be making money when I take trade. They take trade as well with me. We take trade together. The goal is just for you to start making money while you are learning as well. All right. So it is not all about you making money alone. You want to learn it and start making money on your own, not that you depend on anyone. I hope that is very, very clear, guys. So for binary, by 11th of this month, I'll be going live to trade with those who are ready live. But obviously for those who have acquired the binary education, okay? Because if you do not have the education, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to maneuver. Okay, so that is why the education will be, you need to attend the class for that. Okay, so we'll be making money. So those of you who have completed your 7 days binary training, please get your account ready between now and next week, Monday. So we'll be starting next week, Monday, and I'll be trading with you for a while before you start trading on your own. All right. So that is for binary. So for Forex, guys, get your account ready. I will be giving you weekly analysis on the King strategy. Okay, I believe that is going to continue like that. But I will be giving you my weekly outlook, weekly analysis on the King strategy, where you have a lot of peers to trade and make money. So you want to get your account ready. Okay, but my advice, as I have said, is that if you want to take different strategy, have separate accounts for different strategy, so that you can be able to monitor the progress of each strategy. But trust me, the analysis I will be dropping for you guys on the King strategy is something that by the grace of God you will be making money with it. So you want to get yourself ready. All right, and know you need more knowledge to get yourself to keep going in this business. All right. And I do tell people success is not for lazy people. It's not meant for lazy people. If you want to be successful, you have to put in something, put in your time, put in your money, put in your energy, put in your time, and all of that. All right. So once you become successful, then you know that okay, it's worth the why. So if what I'm sharing with you guys is making some sense, please type in yes in the chat before we start. Before we go into today's training. If what I've shared with you has make some sense to you, please yes in the chat. Everybody, quickly. All right. So I'm so happy to. All right, great. So the next one I want to share with us on this project 2021 is portfolio diversification. All right. So if you know you do not have enough funds right now, you want to focus on one. Okay. I just want to give you an hint on how to diversify your portfolio. I understand this country is hard. The world is hard generally right now. Most especially Nigeria, things are very, very hard, and I know a lot of people are struggling. Okay, so this is how you want to diversify your portfolio. If you do not have enough money to trade everything, putting your money in one of them, either binary or forex. Let's make some money with that for the next 3 months. Okay, once you make enough money, then you can take out of that profit and put it in the other one, so you can have multiple string of income. I hope that is clear, guys. So don't start thinking I do not have money to put in binary, I do not have money to trade forex, I do not have money to trade shares. If you have $200, you are good to go. You can trade forex, but in the next 3 months you can make some money with it. Then you can take out of that profit and invest it in the other one. Then you start making multiple string of income. So that way, before you know it, you'll be growing. Okay, but the goal this year is just that compel yourself. You must start strong. Do not start weak. You must start strong. If you are strong, then the power will be there for you to move on. All right, but trust me, I am here to give you guys a lot of free things that's going to benefit you this year. All right, but I have ultimate goal for you guys. Again, for those of you that knows a lot of people, but you do not know how to bring them into this game, I want to share the good news with you right now that uh, starting from 5 people, I think I'm going to put in more message on that on the group. So we'll be having an affiliate right now. Okay, we'll be having an affiliate. So anyone who want to register, you're going to register. Okay, so when you bring in people, when they enroll for anything, then you have some commission. And another one is that if you know that okay, you have an organization that do not know anything about forex. Okay, you have probably you have a group, you belong to a group, and you can talk to them. You want them to be successful. You want to introduce them to this business and all of that. Probably your church, your mosque, your club, and all of that. Okay, and you want to introduce them to this business, and you want me to train them. I'll be very, very glad to do that. All right. So I can train you guys in group. All right. I can train you guys in group. And believe me, if not everybody, majority will do well. All right. So that is another game plan. So that is one way you can become an affiliate. So that is one way we can collaborate together to help 5,000 families this year. All right. So, and as we train together, I will be giving you guys trading opportunity where you can make money while you are still learning. Okay. So the goal generally this year is to start strong. So I'm going to be putting more details about the affiliate program on the group. Okay, probably later today or tomorrow morning. So if you are interested about the affiliate program, then you read more and talk, we chat, we collaborate, then we talk more about it. But for now, let's just focus on the But obviously, I want everybody on our group to become our affiliate, so we can put our hands together and help 5,000 families. All right. So this is going to be a lot of benefit to you. It's going to be a lot of benefit to us, and it's going to be a lot of benefit to whoever we bring onto our group. Okay. So I hope that is very, very, very clear. So thank you so much. This is the project. So if you are ready for this project, uh, kindly signify in the chat box. If you are ready to work with us on this project 2021, starting strong and finishing strong, putting 7 in the chat. If you are ready to take this project on as our affiliates, putting 7 in the chat box. If you are ready, this is something that is going to benefit you uh, a lot. Okay, apart from you bringing in people in, it's something that is going to benefit you a lot. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. We have a lot of plan laid down for that already. All right. So for you to become an affiliate, definitely by the grace of God, we have to make sure that you know what you are doing. Uh, you must be trading and making money, because you're going to stand as a good example to whoever you bring in on board very soon. All right. So I'm so happy few of you are ready to work with us as our affiliate. So we'll talk more about that. So this is Project 2020, starting strong, finishing strong. Let's help 5,000 families make some money together. So thank you so much for having me on this project. All right. So if you are super ready for today's training, let's type in yes, yes, yes in the chat. So those of you who have been missing a lot of things on how to calculate pips, this is it for you. This is it for you. This is it. Let me just bring out my chart. So for those of you who have been thinking, how do I calculate my stop loss? How do I calculate my take profit? Today is the day for you guys. Today is the day. You want to pay close attention. Obviously, there are uh, 3 ways to calculate uh, stop loss and take profits. But because of our time, I'm going to be sharing one with us. Okay, because of our time, I'm going to be sharing one with us, because I'm still going to show us the analysis to analyze the market on the king strategy. Okay, so based on our time, I'm going to be sharing just one of the most powerful ways to calculate pips right now. So you may want to take our advanced training later on in the future if you have the opportunity to do so. There we take a lot of time to share a lot of things. Okay, there we take a lot of time to share a lot of things and to teach you different ways on how to calculate pips and the rest things you need to know. All right. So if I'm super fired up today. So guys, I hope you have your pen and paper ready with you. So if you have that, signify that in the chat. So you may want to go and get that right about now, because you may want to go and get that right about now, because you will need it. Okay, so guys, how do you calculate your pips? So how do you calculate pips? Guys, I want to make it very simple to you guys. Okay, I'm not going to complicate anything to you. So you want to pay close attention. So now let's say this is the you want to take a buy trade right now. So I'm going to give us an instance for buy entry. All right. Just one few minutes, guys. I want to type it out for you guys so you can have proper. Just 1 minute. Okay. Now let's say this is, pay attention, guys. We are at that junction right now. Let's say our entry is this. Okay, 1.08177. This is it. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now this is it. Let's say the entry number is 1.08177. Now look at it. You will agree with me that regular currency pair like Euro Swiss franc, okay, has 5 decimal number right after the point. I hope you are with me. And the last number, the fifth number is known as the point. The fifth number is known as the point. Why the fourth number? The fourth number is known as the pip. Sorry, guys. Okay. So look at this, guys. We have 1.08177, and every regular currency pair has 5 decimal number right after the point. So, and the last number, which is the fifth number, is known as the point. While the fourth number after the decimal point is known as the pip. Okay. So the one you want to focus on is the fourth number right after the decimal point. Okay, which is this one right here, the fourth number after the decimal point. So we'll be using that to calculate our pip. Okay, obviously that is our pip. So whenever this changes from 7 to 8, it means this pair has gone up in 1 pip. And whenever it reduces from 7 to 6, it means it has gone, well, this pair has gone down in 1 pip. All right. So like I said, I'll be showing us how to calculate it in pips because of our time. Okay, maybe if you have the opportunity, we teach more on how to calculate in points in our advanced trading. Because of our time, I'm going to be showing you the pips alone. Now, this is how it works. I hope you understand. And remember, the pip is what you want to focus on. Okay. So when the pip, when the 7 increases from 7 to 8, so 9 to 10, it means you are making profit. But when it decreases from 7 down to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3, then it means you are already making losses. All right. It depends on the direction. So our example right now is that you are buying. All right. So this is how it works. This is how it works. Let's say this is your entry price, okay? 1.0817. And you want to take your profit somewhere around here. All right? Somewhere around this area. Let's say this black line. I hope you can see. And your stop loss wants to be here. But you want to know the value, the difference between this number and this place. All right. So how do you calculate? How do you know the pips value around this place? How do you know the number of pips between this your stop loss and this one? and the number of your take profit between your entry price and your take profit. Now, this is it. Let me show you the simplest way to do it. Let's say you want to, we have, this is your entry price, 1.0817, and you want to take 20 pips stop loss and 50 pips take profit. All right. Now, this is what you do. You want to ignore the fifth decimal number. Okay. You do not want to have anything to do with the fifth decimal number. I hope you are with me, guys. Let me put that in the notepad so I can type really fast, guys. Just one moment. Let me put this in my notepad so I can type really, really fast. Okay. 1 point, the entry 1.08177. Okay. So let me put it in my notepad so I can type really fast because of our time. So now, guys, I hope you can see my notepad right now. So let's, for example, this is our buy entry. Buy entry. All right. Now, we want to put in 20 pips stop loss and 50 pips take profit. Obviously, you and I know that whenever you want to buy, your stop loss will be below, while your take profit will be above. Okay, that is for buy entry. If you want to buy, your stop loss will be below your entry price, while your take profit will be above your entry price. So how do you calculate it? How do you get the number, the stop loss number, and the take profit number? Now, let's say you want to use 20 pips stop loss, 20 pips stop loss, which is LCL, and 50 pips take profit. All right. This is what you do. Whenever you want to calculate, you want to ignore the last number. Okay. You want to take it away. You do not want to have anything to do with that because you want to calculate the pips alone. All right. So now, how do we do it? Everybody, you want to use your calculator right now. So for you to know your stop loss value, this is what you do. Now, we have 1.0817. This is what you do. You first of all remove the decimal points. All right. Remove the decimal point and take minus 20, which is your 20 pips, out of it. So everybody put in your calculator, take 20 pips out of that and give me your value. Quickly, guys. Take 20 pips out of this value and give me what you get in the chart. Quickly, guys. That way, I want to be sure you guys are following. All right. Good, good, good. That is very correct. Absolutely correct, guys. So you know that whenever you are buying, whenever, I repeat again, whenever you are buying, you want to take the stop loss away from it. All right. So now this is it. That's equal to 10,797. All right. It's very, very simple. Remember, we remove the decimal point to have 10,817. All right. And we have deducted 20 pips out of it, which is 20 pips LCL. So you want to return the decimal point back to where you removed it. I hope you guys are following. You want to, after you've gotten the value like this, all right? So you want to return the decimal point back to it. So this is going to be your Excel value. I hope this is making some sense. But now let me let me twist your brain. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say that. Now let's say we have 1.0817. So guys, I want you to take 20 pips out of this. Let's see if we have the correct answer. Take 20 pips minus 20 from this. Quickly, let's see if we will have the right answer. Okay, include make 1.0817 minus 20. Let's see if we will have the right answer. Putting something in the chat. I want to be sure you guys are following. The goal is just is to make sure you get it right. Okay, it is not all about explaining it. All right, is that a correct answer, Mr. Ahmed? Obviously not. Who else? Who else? Who else? So obviously you're going to get something really, really wrong. Okay, so to make it very, very simple, you can see this is a very, very wrong answer, everybody. So to make it very, very simple, what you want to do is just, yes, Temitokma is not going to be the same. So you are not going to get the right answer. So what you want to do is that once you know your entry price value and you know the number of pips you want to use, simply write it down, then remove the decimal point first, just like the same way we did right here. Then once you remove the decimal point, take out the number of your stop loss from it. And after you have gotten your answer, then return the decimal point back to where you removed it from. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear, guys. So now let's take 50 pips. How do we do this? 50 pips take profits. We have 1.0817. So obviously when we are buying, our take profit is going to be above, which means we have to add our take profit to it. I hope this is clear. So let's add 50 pips to this, guys. So let me have your answer. Add 50 pips to 1.0817 and let me have your answer. Plus 50 pips. Plus 50. So let me have your answer, guys. Mr. Autobahn, just hold on. You are still going to ask your question. What do you mean by 4-digit broker? I can't understand that. Okay, guys, that is absolutely correct. We have 10867. So you can see that is the value there. So the next thing you want to do is just to return the decimal point. It's as simple as that. So we have our take profit 1.0867. Okay. So guys, I hope this simple explanation is very, very clear. I hope this simple explanation is very, very clear, guys. So it's as simple as that. Simply remove the decimal point, make your calculation, then return the decimal point back to where you removed it from. It's as simple as ABC. Then you'll be able to calculate your take profit and stop loss in a very, very simple way. All right. So now let's do it for sell entry. For sell entry, let's say we want to buy euro USD. We want to sell euro USD at let me try to see the current price. Just a moment. Okay, let's say we want to, let me just pick one. let's say we want to sell at 122 All right, look at sell entry. Okay, euro USD. Now this is it. Remember I said all normal regular pair has 5 numbers after the decimal points. Okay, and the one we want to work with is the 4th decimal number, which means this 5, this one right here, this one, that is the one you want to work with. Okay, so it is the movement of the pips that generates you income in forex market. Okay, so now we are saying we want to sell. So you do not want to have anything to do with the 5th one. You do not want to have anything to do with this one. All right, which is the 7. You do not want to have anything to do with, because that is the point. So for you to get 1 pips, you must have 10 points. Okay, but because of our time, I'm not going to go into the points part of it. Okay, so we'll be talking about the pips alone. Okay, so once we have the 5 decimal number, right? So the next thing we want to do is just to ignore the 5th number. Okay, because we do not want to have anything to do with it. Simply ignore the 5th number. I hope this is clear, guys. Simply ignore the 5th number. So once you ignore the 5th number, you only have 4 decimal number left. Okay, you only have 4 numbers left right after the decimal number. So on this now, let's say we want to have 13 pips SL and 33 pips take profit. All right, now this is it. Danny, this is applicable to all pairs except GBP pairs. So I'm going to give us the illustration for the GBP pairs. Okay, just right about now, I'm going to give us one example for the GBP pairs. It's just the same way. So now look at this, everybody. So I've taken away the last number, which is the 5th number after the decimal point. So now let's sell euro USD with 13 pips stop loss and 33 pips take profit. So this is how we do it. The same way we have calculated this one. So now remember, now as we are selling, it means our stop loss will be above. We are saying market should go down. Okay, so that means our stop loss will be above, our take profit will be below. I hope this is getting clearer to you guys. Okay, if you are selling, our stop loss will be above, our take profit will be below. Now let's calculate 13 pips stop loss first. So what do? We have 1.222. Oh, okay, sorry. We have 1.2225. Look at this, guys. So we want to take 13 pips away from it. Sorry, we want to add 13 pips away from it. Because if we are selling, you have to add 13 pips. We have to add our stop loss to it. If we are selling, we have to add our stop loss to it. If we are selling, we have to add our stop loss to our entry price. Okay, why we will deduct our take profit from the entry price. So now let's add our stop loss to the sell entry price. This is the entry price. So we want to add 13 pips to it. The next thing we want to do is just to, as usual, remove the decimal point. Okay, then plus 13. Oh yeah, guys, give me your answer in the chat. Many of you are very, very smart. So I'm still waiting for others. Wow, a lot of you are smart. So it means if you do not put in your own answer here, it means you are not learning anything. But the goal is just to be sure everyone is learning. Good answer, guys. So what we have is we have Mr. Frank. And I just said you should give me the value. I don't say you should include the decimal points. All right. So we have 122. Our answer, we have 122 38. All right. Somebody said 37. Mr. Frank, that's not correct. So you have to add 13 pips to this. Okay. You have to add 13 pips to it, to this. All right. So now this is what we have right now, guys. Look at it. So you simply return the decimal points back to where you removed it from. So it's as simple as that. So this gives us our stop loss value. Okay. All right. So now let's do it for take profit. So for take profit, you have to take 33 pips away from this. Okay. Okay. All these are just the number of the pips is just for example. So you exactly know what to do and how to calculate it, guys. So let's do it for take profit. Guys, I'm still waiting for you guys.
Yes.
Guys,
Who is
are
that?
you sure this entry is correct? Everybody.
Daniel.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I just needed to take some water. Okay, so um, I think only few people got this. Mr. Frank, why don't you make your answer public, please? Only I think Mr. Okay, Mr. Frank, only two people. Okay, Emerenini, am I sorry for that? Mr. Sam, you got it right. Oladokun, very correct. So the answer right here is just is 12192. All right. So that is the value. That is the value. So you simply return the decimal point. So that gives you your take profit. I hope this explanation is very clear to you guys. I hope this is clear, guys. So any question on this? Before I show you just one example on the GBP, sorry, JPYPS. Any question, guys? Any question quickly, guys? Any question? Okay, in the absence of no questions, let's move forward. Let's move forward. I hope this is clear. If this is clear to you, please type in something in the chat. Type in something in the chat if this is clear to you. Okay, thank you so much. All right, very clear. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so let me quickly give you one example for USDJPY. Let's say buy entry USDJPY. Okay, so remember all JPYs are quoted in three decimal number. All right, all JPY pairs. Let's say we have 103.253. Okay, that is for USD JPY. So all JPY pairs are quoted in three decimal number. So the last number, which is this three you are looking at, is regarded as the point. All right. While the second one, which is this 5 you're looking at, is regarded as the pip. So the only thing you want to do is that you do not want to do anything with the third number. You don't want to do anything with it. Simply ignore it. So you want to calculate the pips to know your pips value. So what do? Simply remove this one. So you only have two numbers after the decimal point. So this is what you do. Let's say you want to add as you are buying, you need 20 pips take profits and 10 pips stop loss. So obviously you know your stop loss. When you are buying, your stop loss will be below while your take profit will be above. So for this, what do? We have 103.25 and your stop loss, you're going to remove your stop loss, which is 10 pip. So what do? You simply remove the decimal point the same way you did on the normal pair. Simply remove the decimal point, okay? Then make your calculation. Okay? Then obviously, you know, we have 103.05. 103.05. Am I correct, guys? So this is the answer you get. So the next thing you want to do is just to return the decimal point back to it. Okay, sorry, 20 pips. We have 15, not 0. We have 15. Okay, you just return the decimal point back to it. Once you have your value, just return the decimal point. All right, I hope this is clear. Then you do the same way for take profit. This is how you do it. It's as simple as this. So for take profit, we have 103.25. So for take profit, we have to use 20 pips take profit. So what do? We want to plus 20 pips. So the next thing we want to do is just to remove the decimal number, okay? Then plus it together. It's going to give you 103.45, right? So after that, then return the decimal point back to where you removed it from. So I hope this is very, very clear to you guys. So thank you so much, those of you who are smart. So I hope this is clear. Any explanation on this? This is how you simply calculate your pips to know your stop loss and your take profit for all the pairs. Simply remove the decimal point, make your calculation, and return the decimal point back to where you remove it from. All right. I hope there is no question on that. The same way for the GBP, the same way for all of them, the same way. Just remove the decimal point, make your calculation, then return the decimal point back to where you remove it from. It's as simple as that. Nothing really, really difficult and complicated. You can return the last number if you want it, and if you do not want it, it does not have anything to do. Damn, I would have loved to do good for us, but I think I'm going to make, you may check our YouTube channel during the course of the week. So I'm going to record a video for that and put it on YouTube. Okay, so how to calculate on gold. Okay, we do not have much time today. I've tried, think of going into that, but no much time to do that right about now. So I'll make a recording for that. You can check that on our group sometime between this week and next week. It should be there by the grace of God. Okay, so in the absence of no questions, so thank you so much for having me today. So let's quickly dive into our analysis. Okay, so I said I am not going to be recording the analysis part of this of the training. Is going to be for those who come, who stay online with me. All right, so that means those of you who are online are the ones who are ready to learn. Okay, you see, success is not by force. It's not for everybody, just for selected few. Success is not for everybody. All right, I do say it. Success is not for everybody. Okay, guys, I've already made my pre-analysis yesterday. Quickly, the pairs you want to look at for this coming week you're looking at. Obviously, the week is still going to be very, very slow this week. The market will start moving very well by 11th of by next week, but we can start trading this week. But we are still going to have some low volatility this week. So the pairs you want to look at for this week, you want to look for buy entries on AUDs. Okay, on AUDs, Australian dollars. You want to see for, you want to look for buy entry. So now let me project where the market is going to get to on. I'm going to call this part away from the video before I post it on the group. I'm going to cut it, except I have a lot of positive reason why I should leave it. Okay, I'm going to. So on the AUD Swiss franc, we can see we still have some buy momentum based on the monthly candle. We still have some buy momentum, but right now I'm convinced this pair is not going to move as such. Okay, it's going to move a little bit in the, oops, sorry guys. Okay, so I can see some buy momentum. We want to see AUD Swiss franc to touch 68 uh 68.47 before we can experience any down move. All right, so for you to take a buy entry on AUD Swiss franc, you want to see the pair come down this way. All right, preferably come back into the moving average. So when you see the cross, then you take your buy on AUD Swiss franc. Okay, I hope that is very, very clear on AUD Swiss franc. So but be mindful, AUD Swiss franc is probably not going to have much momentum except we see this high being broken. Okay, except 68.47 get broken to the upside. So that is for AUD Swiss franc. So AUD JPY, we are still expecting some momentum to get to 80.40. Okay, AUD JPY. So I'm still convinced it's still going to get to 80.40. All right, minimum before, if it's going to continue going up. So your next target want to be 80.40 on AUD JPY. So you want to write this down, guys. So the candlestick are still telling me that we still have some upper momentum for the AUD JPY. So AUD JPY still has some good opportunity to the upside. All right. So you want to wait for this pair to come back to somewhere here. Okay, so somewhere here. So when you see this, when the pair comes back and it's going back up, when you see the cross back up, take your buy entry. So obviously you want to consider everything about the strategy. I hope this is very, very clear to you guys. So on AUD USD. So I'm still convinced it's still going to come to 77.97. Okay, because I can still see some upward momentum. All right, I can still see some upward momentum on AUD Swiss franc. Okay, so but you want to be careful once price comes to 77.97. You want to be careful because we may see some drop right there, but I'm convinced it's going to get to 77.97. All right, I hope this is clear. So look at this. So on H4, it's telling us that market is probably going to drop. So, but what I see here is that this pair may probably come to somewhere here, okay? But when you see the cross around this place, it's still valid, okay? When you see the cross around this, around 77, 76.41, when you can see based on my mark, so when you see it comes down, when, on its way back up, you can catch the move, all right? So your first take profit will be this high, while your second take profit will be 77.97. I hope this is very, very clear to you guys. I hope this is clear, guys. So, but I see hope AUD USD is probably going to come to somewhere here. Let me use vertical line. Sorry, horizontal line. I'm still hoping it will come to somewhere here. Okay, but if it does not, good for you. But you want to consider the strategy. So for you, for those of you who do not know, or who do not understand this strategy, you want to head onto our YouTube channel. Look for King Strategy. Watch it, then you understand this strategy very well. I've made some money on AUD pairs. In December, I made good money on AUD pairs alone. Okay, so that is it. You want to look for this. Uh, you want to look for this move, then catch your buy on the way up. So AUD card. Okay, so what I see in AUD card is that it still has some momentum. So where we have this red line, which is 98.72. Okay, we still hope, I still hope it's going to get to that part, but I'm hoping this pair may drop to 96 96.80 before it keeps going up, based on this last candle on daily. All right, but let's see. But I still believe it's going to come to 98.72 before we can see any significant drop. All right, so for you to take this pair, you want to see this cross, see this come down a little bit, or whenever the cross happens on the way back up, take your entry. All right, AUDNZD, we have the same thing. So I believe this is going to break this resistance on AUD Swiss franc. I believe it's going to break the resistance. You can see the way I mark up my charts, guys. We don't want to joke this year. Okay, if you want to trade the King strategy alone, focus on it. Okay, if you want to trade harmonic scanner alone, focus on it. And as a matter of fact, you can trade everything if you have the ability, but you want to have separate accounts for each of them. All right, so based on this, we want to be sure this place get broken. Otherwise, we'll be careful. So, but I still see this going up. I still see AUDNZD going up a little bit to the trend line. Sorry, to this upside, which is this resistance. Okay. So we want to wait for this move to come like this, back to the 120 EMA, then take your trade on the way up. All right. So, but I believe this structure is going to get broken. I still believe. So, all this structure is telling me that this place is going to get broken. So, we are expecting price to come to 1.0753. I hope this is clear, guys. So, you want to look for AUD pairs. And the next pair you want to go out for is GBP pairs. Okay, GBP and Euro pairs. You want to look for sell on Euro pairs. Let's analyze few of the Euro pairs. Okay, so I see the Euro pairs. I see the Euro AUD to come down to 1.5701. All right. I see Euro AUD come down to 1.5701. Okay, so you can see the way is still very far and the structure has been broken right here. So you want to wait, let market come back up. When the cross happens on the way down, then catch your move and enjoy your profit to 1.5708. So on Wednesday, we are going to do some recap on all these pairs. Okay, Euro JPY. I can't see anything right there. I can't see anything right there. Okay, the setup is not yet ready. Okay, Euro NZD, because AUD NZD is going up, I may not be trading Euro NZD. Okay, so let's see. If you are to take Euro NZD, then you want to look out for price to come to 1.6804. All right, you want to look out for price to come to 6804. But I'm convinced this is still going to go up in the next couple of days. Okay, because of this structure. So we are waiting for this structure to get broken. So when you see something like this, you want to catch your move down. I hope this is clear. Okay, so Euro Swiss franc, jungle no marshal there. Okay. So I can't see any good setup on Euro Swiss franc, Euro GPB. So you can see the structure has been broken already. So we are expecting price to come to 0.8875 on Euro GPB. So you want to wait for price to come up a little bit. Okay, when it's crossed and it's coming down, take your entry. I hope this is very clear. You can see my markup. This has been broken. The structure has been broken already. So it's ready to go back up to retest, or when it's coming down, take your trade. But obviously, you want to consider all other things before you take your trade. This is just a markup for you guys. So GBP, JPY, you want to be careful with this pair because GBP is most likely to be strong this coming week, but I'm not yet convinced. Okay, but I still believe GBP JPY is still going to come to this place. Is it going to come to 142.62? I hope you understand, guys. So you want to wait. You can see all these are nice setup. All right. So you want to wait. I'm going to leave this markup there the way it is. Then we'll come back to it on Wednesday. So I will do some midweek analysis and post it on our YouTube so you can see it there. So you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be notified once we post any video. So on GBP JPY, you still have some upward momentum. Okay, so you can see we have good evidence based on the candlestick telling us that market is still most likely to go up. All right, I hope this is very, very clear. Euro USD, I can't find anything right there. Okay, so those are the pairs I have for you guys this week. Okay, Euro is going to drop. All right, GBP is going to go up. AUD is going to go up. So you have three sets of pairs. AUD is still going to go up a little bit more. Euro is going to fall and GBP is going to rise. All right. So those are the pairs you want to pay attention to. So I hope this analysis helps you guys. So we are still going to improve more on it. I think this is good because we have spent a lot of time on the projects launching and the training properly. Okay, so if you have gained some value today, please type in 333 in the chat. If you have gained some value today, please guys type in 333 in the chat. And if you have any question, let's discuss further on the group. Okay. If you have gained some value today, please put in 333. All right. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you guys. So you don't want to joke. This is 2021, guys. This is 2021. Get your account funded. And one other thing I would like to mention to you guys is that you have to for you to be successful with the king strategy, you need a broker with a tight stop loss. A broker with a tight stop loss. So if you need a broker, chat me up and put it on the group. I'm going to put in our broker's link there. Then you can register. All right. So I hope this helps a lot. So thank you so much. And for those of you who are interested in the affiliate program, let's chat more on the group. Put your question on the group and put your general recommendation on the group, either good or bad. Let's encourage those who do not even want to sacrifice one or two things to be successful. Let's encourage them with our message. Type in whatever you have learned today, put it on the group. So I see more of you on the group. Thank you so much for having me today. So I look forward to see more of you guys next week Sunday. So for those of you who are still looking forward to learn binary, I have some good news for you. Look out to our message on the group. This week we'll be having another binary trading and binary training coming up shortly. In the next couple of days we'll be having that shortly, and we'll be putting everything on the group by tomorrow. Okay, so thank you so much for having me. Those of you who have already acquired training on binary, let's chat on the binary group. We need to get started. See more of you on the group. See more of you tomorrow. See more of you next week. Thank you so much for having me. I still remain your host, Abolade Adekola. Good night, everybody, and happy new year once again.